In today's video, guys, I'm gonna be talking about my distillery of the year 2025. Hello and welcome back. My name is Vlad, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about distillery, my favorite distillery in 2025. I was lucky enough to be able to visit that distillery this year, and I've been very surprised, positively surprised. I've been surprised because I did not expect that kind of experience. And I need to say that experience create this decision. I made that decision about the whiskey of the year after that tour all around distillery. What I can say, maybe I will start from beginning. Distillery has been open in 2015, so they have celebrated 10 years, and we obviously received the beautiful whiskey, 10 years old whiskey, first age stated whiskey, officially 10 years old. But when the first whiskey from that distillery come up on the market, this whiskey been bottled in small bottles, 50 cl bottles, for some time. Because of the stock shortage, it's quite small distillery, to be honest, but as soon as they get bigger in the production way, filled up more casks, filled up the warehouse, they decided to switch from 50 cl to 70 cl with no price changing. And that was the first sign, for me at least, that was the first sign that distillery taking serious the situation about the whiskey drinkers, about the whiskey lovers. They showed a respect to us, all people who love whiskey. Actually, I have tried the whiskey from this distillery about 2022, and one of these whiskeys has been my top 10 of the year in that year. And as more feedback I have received about that distillery, I've been convinced more that this distillery will be quite unique and quite special very soon. And as I mentioned, my point of view about this distillery has been completely settled up when I went there, when I had a tour at this distillery. That convinced me completely about how good distillery is, how quality whiskey they have produced, and the way how they treat the customers, how they treat the people. That was something incredible, to be honest. I have whiskey from this distillery in my glass at this moment. So distillery which I'm talking about is located in the very industrial area in a big city in Scotland. And some of you may know what distillery I'm talking about. I wouldn't say distillery could be placed in that kind of area and making lovely whiskey. And I love this sentence which I have heard during the tour, that We don't need to beautiful hills behind the building or beautiful glens or lovely water sources to create a good whiskey. And that's actually true. And that's actually true. Guys, I'm gonna reveal my distillery of the year 2025. My distillery of 2025 is the Glasgow Distillery, guys. The Glasgow Distillery, located in Glasgow. Why? Why I decided to pick this distillery as my distillery of the year? As I mentioned, the reason is quite obvious. They're treating people in a very beautiful way. I have been visiting a few distilleries all around Scotland this year, and some of experiences, some of tours changed my mind about the whiskey production, to be honest. Obviously, we know the prices went up in the last couple of years. We all know that the whiskey is sometimes more difficult to be purchased. But some distilleries, they doing everything to fill up the market, to fill up the supermarket shelves. Retail stores and places like that, even if they need to drop the quality, drop the presentation, that doesn't matter anymore for some distilleries. What is matter? Price need to go up. That's the most important now. 21st century, 2025. Whiskey lovers, whiskey drinkers, they're not important anymore. For some distilleries only. Unfortunately, I'm really happy that we have distilleries like Glasgow, which shows the respect to the whiskey lovers, which can show that connection with the people who loves whiskey. You see, they don't have any official tours, yeah? They don't have any shop at distillery, they don't have any visitor center, because they decided to invest in the casks, because they decided to invest in the whiskey production and keep the quality and the presentation over people enjoyment until they will reach some point, yeah? But nevertheless, if you will go there and if you will knock the door, if you will ask for a little tour all around the place, they will never refuse it. They will always invite you and show you around. That will change, obviously, because I think from New Year, from January 2026, they will have official tours all around the place, which is good. More people can go and visit it. But, 2025, that was the year, same as me, my private experience. I just sent them email before, and they invite me to come over and have a look. I went there, I have a look. I had a beautiful tour. Really enjoyed that time, to be honest. That was lovely tour. That was lovely time. I've been offered to try plenty of different whiskeys. So I'm really happy I had this opportunity. Obviously, when I was there, I was able to purchase this bottle, which is distillery exclusive bottle. So my point is, they treating us whiskey lovers like a friends, like a people who love whiskey. So that, thing which I have in my mind all the time when I'm thinking about the Glasgow distillery is the whiskey lovers produce whiskey for whiskey lovers. That's how it works in the Glasgow distillery. And as I said, I'm really, really much appreciated that I had this opportunity to be in there. Obviously, you've got a video on my YouTube channel, so you can have a look. I'm gonna leave you a link above, so you can go and have a look how the Glasgow distillery looks like inside, obviously, and outside a bit. Look, they have even a small cooperage site, which I was amazed with, to be honest. And yeah, that was actually, one of the nicest, very professional tour which I had in this year, in 2025. So yeah, guys, what they offer us, due to the prices, due to the whiskeys which actually they're bottling, it's something amazing too. Core range about £50, some nice wine finishes about £60-65. This bottle, Distillery exclusive bottle, 7 years old, whiskey with the age statement, unchill filtered, no color added, as all the products, beautiful pitted spirit, matured for 7 years, sometimes virgin, and the rest of the time in the sherry oloroso casks. Lovely color. £65. Distillery bottling, £65. Show me any other distilleries, I know one, at least one, where you can get distillery exclusive bottle for less than £70. That's quite young distillery as well. Guys, I've been in a Glengoyne distillery. I can remember the age around 10 years old for 140 quid. Rosebank, they had Tamdu cask in a shop, 9 years old Tamdu sherry cask for 170, 180, something around. Even small distilleries like English distilleries, Cotswolds distillery, usually 5 to 7 years old cask, 125, not 65. £65 for distillery exclusive bottle. That's another reason, that's another proof for how they treating us, how they look at the people who loves the whiskey. I will repeat that sentence again. Whiskey lovers produce the whiskey for whiskey lovers. And with this lovely sentence, guys, I will finish this conversation. That's gonna be my conclusion for this video, because probably I would be able to sit here and talking about the Glasgow distillery for probably about one more hour, or probably even more, because I have received loads of information when I was there. Libby, lovely lady at the Glasgow distillery, she gave us a tour, and that was amazing experience, as I mentioned. So I fully recommend every single person who lives in United Kingdom to go and find some bottle from Glasgow Distillery. Even Corange is quite good. This distillery will surprise us many times in future. I'm pretty sure we will enjoy this whiskey more and more and more. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Obviously, of course, indeed, I will ask you about your favorite distillery in 2025. Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, guys, cheers to you all, Slanjava, and see you next time.